y'all? Mankini here at Mankini TV. I'm sitting down with no chance for closure. What's up, guys?
What up, man?
Hello, friends.
What?
You talk to
About me? Hi, how you doing, man?
Don't talk to penises, but talk to people. You can talk to penises. Yeah, please talk to penises.
Address the nation. We're no chance for closure. I don't.
Yeah.
Question. Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
But you guys just crushed it, by the way, here at
Thank
Broken
you very
Land
much.
Festival, first annual. I was able to catch part of that set that actually began to rain on. How did that play out?
It felt fucking great because I was sweaty as shit. Yeah, so that was a gift.
Nice.
I'm a big fan of rain. Especially everything that we do is like through electronics or anything. Like it's like we're real cool about it. But you know what? We sailed right through that. It was okay. We don't get it.
Gear-wise, a little nerve-wracking, but I think we all felt pretty good about it, you know?
They're like, come on, Mankini. There was electronics up there, you ass.
Yeah, but in fairness, we all look better wet.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
So-
I would love to just watch you all performing, just f***ing glistening with sweat or rainwater.
You trying to book something for later, or
I mean, we can. We could probably use this area. I've got plenty of cameras.
Mankini exclusive coming soon?
Get me a fucking bucket. Let's go.
Put Maniac on and let's do this.
Give us just a second because I've got to get the OnlyFans set up. So hold on. So, once we get that set up, then you guys are good.
Yes.
Talk to me real quick. No chance for closure. What's the name? Let you break that down for me.
Yeah, so this band was formed in 2020 during, the year of our Lord and Savior. So a lot of things obviously going wrong, and Craig and I were having a conversation. This was about funerals in the pandemic era and how even when you have a funeral, you don't get to say goodbye. It was so structured and separated, and you didn't get to be with your family. You didn't get to be with the person that you lost. And we were talking about how you didn't get to say goodbye and you got no chance for closure. And the moment we said that, we went, that's the name. That was it. We knew, like, this is a band that was formed out of such a hard time that we wanted to use this as our chance to help ourselves where everybody else was hurting.
I wasn't. I took the name, but I wasn't expecting that. So that's wow. So you guys, for better or worse, are basically like a product of the last year we had.
100%, yes.
Wow.
This was two separate projects that were starting to get built at the same time during the pandemic. And Craig and I were on the phone one day, and he goes, "I don't really have a singer, and I don't really have like enough songs." And I went, "Well, we don't really have people, but we have a singer. This feels like a good idea."
I think something's happening here.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was it.
So out of curiosity, with this being something born in the pandemic, we can call it the pandemic era.
Yeah.
Will that kind of resonate just for like not the pandemic itself, but kind of leaving that lasting no chance for closure on things like this? You think like that's going to constantly resonate?
Well, not only will it constantly resonate, but it's also the idea that, like, there are so many things that we never really get closure on, and we're kind of forced into moving on and figuring out a way around it rather than closing the previous item. Some wounds just stay open, and you have to figure out how to work around it.
That's a really good point. That's yeah, and it's an unfortunate one too.
I mean, like, for me, I had nodes. I had stopped singing for 5 years. This is my first show in 5 years.
Wow.
Like, I had given up music. I started being a chef and bartender. Like, I completely left everything, and I missed it. I wanted it back, and I worked my ass off to get here, but the truth is like the gap that it left in my life, and I'm never going to get that back. I'm never going to be able to just go, oh yeah, those 5 years, I'll be able to pick them back up. Like, and that's the thing that happens in life.
Absolutely.
You don't always have the chance to do things the way you want. You don't always have the chance to end things how you want them to end. And the idea is that there is no chance for closure, but that doesn't mean that there is no end, really.
I appreciate that very much. That is something that I didn't expect this to get so heavy so fast. These interviews all day have been up and down, and like I go from like existential dread to hey, and then
I'll put my balls out if that makes it better.
It's a good thing. No, serious, it's a good thing because I feel like I've talked with so many bands today. It's important. the reason I do this is because I also want to humanize musicians. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, they're in a band, they're on that stage, they're bigger than me. You guys are people too. You guys deal with the same things we deal with. And that's never something anyone talks about. It's always, hey, what about your record sales? And that new single, and, God forbid everyone's chasing you down, taking pictures of you. Your life is on the forefront.
Yep.
But you're just like everybody else. You cry, you bleed. You're a human being.
Yeah, there is no difference between us and celebrities. The years that I have worked in high-end restaurants and bars and had, like, private clients come in, and it was just like a guy who had 2 World Series rings, and in reality, he was just a dude that wanted to eat dinner. Like, that's it.
He liked 2 fingers in the
Oranges.
like the rest of us.
Exactly.
And I think those checks out. 2, yeah, okay. I was gonna 3, I guess maybe. Oh, 3. Okay, all right.
I mean, it depends on the
Oranges.
really. Yeah.
Some good
Fair enough.
Oranges.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to work around it for a little bit before. Fair enough. This one is going off the rails. YouTube is gonna flag me for something.
You want to talk about
Apples.
how that works with
Oranges.
Or?
Wait, what? Wait, are you talking about like a K-hole? Like, are you gonna?
No, I'm kidding.
No.
I'm saying-
Apples.
I was-
Oranges.
Right?
Apples.
Yeah.
Is that like K-pop but
Brought
different?
it back.
Oh,
That's called a.
I feel like we're gonna get. Hey, they're gonna be like, you f***ing asshole. That's not what
we're not
K-pop
angry because
is.
we love BTS.
Yeah.
Right, everybody?
I love BDSM.
Yeah.
Totally love BDSM.
BTS, but okay.
I know, and
All of the above.
And
Yeah.
honestly, BTS is great as well.
Yeah. I don't want to rest their fans, man. Shit is scary.
I will admit their fans are like no joke. Like, and
they're ready to militarize. Right?
pretty much,
have militarized.
pretty much. They're I don't know if they fall into the same category, but they're like the TikTok kids. Like,
Yeah,
like
man.
you piss them off and they're on it.
Zoomers.
Guess what, motherfucker? Ain't nobody coming to your show. You're like, what do you mean? And then you get there, you're like, wait, nobody showed up. What is? What did you?
Oranges.
Polls.
I like butter, I swear.
Talk to me about the record. Is the same theme there? Obviously, from
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, there's a lot of things on there that we were just kind of drawing from personal experience, and we kind of wanted to also make sure that the record wasn't super singular. Like, there's a lot of times where you'll have songs that are emotional and it's derived from a particular experience, and I wanted to do my best to encompass as much of the feelings as possible, because like how I feel about something can be completely different from how someone else reacts to it. So for instance, you've got songs like Love Lost and the Lies We Tell Ourselves. That's not actually about a specific occurrence. It was actually something, the idea of losing something and having to come to terms with it. It can be a breakup, it could be a death. It's just the idea of what happens when something's just gone and you don't know what to do next.
And we come full circle back to no chance for closure at that point as well.
Yeah.
You know, that's that's really amazing. You know, and it's something I feel as I get older. I don't know if I can qualify as old yet. I'm 35.
No.
But I'm.
You're fine. You look great.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I moisturize.
It's important.
That's what I tell.
I'm starting to realize that in life, some things are just going to end.
Yep.
And there's nothing me or you guys can do about it. No matter how many questions I ask or how many, tests I take, how many video cameras I cut on, that's it. And that's just the way it is.
Yep.
And you got to come to terms.
100%. And like everyone has that moment at different times in their life. I weirdly had that moment super young. I got hit by a car and I have permanent nerve damage. Like, there is a chance that one day I can just stop walking. Like,
that's extremely scary.
At any point, and it's something that you just have to come to terms with. Like,
and you're going crazy up on stage.
Because I don't know when I won't be able to.
Fair enough.
That was the other thing about realizing that I had to get back into music, because it's something that I loved, and it's something that I am so happy to be sharing with these guys. Like, when John came up to me and was like, I want to do something, I was like, you know what, this, let's do it. and hanging out with Craig, Curry, Danny, like this whole group of guys has given me a reason to start doing this again. And as I said, like, you never know when that moment with it, you have to come to terms with either your mortality or the way that things are just not going to end up the way you want them to, no matter what you try. Things are out of your control, and it's your job to play with that loss of control, do the best you can, and understand that when things don't work out the way you want them to, it's, you know, you got to pick yourself back up again no matter what.
You guys really exemplify what I kind of feel or think about myself. In my eyes, Mankini is that I've got one life.
Yeah.
And this is the only one I get. And I'm going to tell you right now, I tell people I'm terrified to die. Someone explained it to me. You're not terrified to die. You're afraid of leaving nothing behind. And I have no idea when that day is going to come, but I know that I want to leave whatever mark I can that is as positive as it can be, and I've changed someone's life. And it's why I'm here in Brooklyn. It's why I'm interviewing you guys. It's why I'm sitting down and hanging out. It's why I'm rocking out with you motherfuckers. This has been an amazing experience. You guys are really encapsulating like these feelings, these emotions. Like this is something. I feel like it's bigger than all of us. Like this is your band. Yes, this is what you guys are doing. But at some point, all of this is going to be way bigger than this band. It's gonna not be out of control, but it's going to be something, a whole feeling, a whole epiphany, and a realization.
Music is a language, dude. And it's a way to speak to people. It's a way to get the way you feel, the way you think across. And a language is something that is much bigger than everybody. It is a way to communicate. It is a way that we connect to each other. And that's something that is so important, and that's why we do it.
I just sat down with I'm with Dishonest Escape, and I told them, music is the one language everybody speaks across the board. It doesn't matter if I don't understand what you're saying. I can feel the beat, I can vibe, I can dance. One thing about music, when it hits you, you feel no pain. That is a true statement. Music across the board is the one thing spoken to everybody, and we can all hear it and go, that's my shit. I'm vibing to this. And it's a beautiful f***ing thing.
Yeah, it's...
Absolutely. Absolutely, and it's like, I can only really speak for like the instrumentals part, because I know Josh writes for, you know, what he wants to write for, but as far as instrumentals go, we have so many different influences, and I mean, me personally, I listen to, you know, American music, but Spanish trap, Japanese post-hardcore, Korean pop music, and, you know, like you said, even I don't speak the language, but I still love the music, and we try to incorporate elements of international music into our stuff. You know, Counter for Casanova, there's these trap beats, and there's definitely like a lead that has like that Spanish, like that Puerto Rican vibe, like the Angel vibes, or even like a little bit of like Dark Bad Bunny stuff. You know, a lot of our riffs have that Ling to Sight Secure like kind of feel. Like we are trying to incorporate something that is bigger than just our worldview or our point of view. It's, you know, what do we love and how do we incorporate all of it into everything? And we're constantly trying to find new ways to push out and expand. Danny's playing in international music in between our songs, and we're just trying to find new ways to speak to more people as much as we can. Like you said, it's the one language everybody speaks. Why not go as hard as you can and incorporate everything you love with it?
Absolutely. That's all you can do, right? I feel like that's why I'm no musician, but that's why you guys do this. You're going to pour your heart and soul into these stages, into your instruments, your microphones. This is what you do, what you want to do, and you're going to throw it all out right there. And you're going to walk away, blood, sweat, and tears, and you're going to say, damn, I love that, you know, every single time. And that's something that should be applauded, you commended for. It's amazing. You know, and I hope everybody else has that feeling in their life as well. You don't have to be a musician to feel that, but I really hope that that's something that everyone realizes. Like, go up there and do what you're gonna do, and do it with all your heart. Don't just throw caution into the wind and let's do this.
Don't half-ass anything. Whole ass one thing.
All right, so now we're going 5 fingers in the
oranges.
Yeah, it's
Whole ass,
dude. Whole ass everything, man. Like, you just go into it and you hope for the best, because you don't know what's gonna happen, man. Like,
It's a,
and we were talking about languages, like food is the other universal language, the other thing that everyone can talk about.
I love food.
The other, yeah, me too. But like, and for me, it just all comes back to doing your best that you can whenever you're doing something, because your best is the best version of you, is the best representation of yourself, and that's how you get across.
Absolutely. Well, this has been insanely insightful, and I feel like, you know, I want everyone else watching this who dealt with any and everything in the pandemic kind of take away, like, you guys are the baby born from that era. You guys are the child of the pandemic, and, you know, you're gonna lead the charge of whatever may come, and to tell everyone, hey, by the way, you only get one chance at this, so if you screw it up, get back up there, put your heart into it. We're gonna flip the script real quick. The camera was rolling earlier, and you instantly whoop me. So it's safe to say you automatically know what juggalos are.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never had Faygo sprayed all over me before.
Well, that sounds like you think you're lying, but your eyes are telling me.
Yeah, no, I have no idea what this soda from Detroit and this band also from Detroit you're talking about.
So you've never ever seen two guys in clown makeup rapping on stage?
I can't say that's true. Just because I've been at this festival long enough to know that there's at least someone wearing makeup. So that's not true. But whoop whoop, no idea what you're talking about.
Fair enough. All right. Well, when you get a chance, check out ICP. They're great. Juggalos are cool people.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go chicken hunting. I'll see you guys later.
One last thing. Pineapple on pizza.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Dude, it's yes. The answer is yes, because there's no wrong answer for food. Everybody has a different palate. There is no wrong answer. My dad puts peanut butter on spaghetti and says it's Thai food. That's gross. But you know what? But you know what? He likes it.
Is spaghetti a food?
Are we talking peanut butter like straight into tomato sauce?
No, my dad straight up takes Skippy Creamy, throws it into hot spaghetti with the pasta water, flips it together, and eats it. I kid you the not.
Pasta's still wet? It's not taken out?
No. He puts the water back in as a starch.
Should we commend him for the water usage or shun him for the whole thing?
Oh, I'm still shunning him for the fact that it's so easy to actually make a peanut sauce instead of just throwing Skippy on spaghetti, but like...
It's like ketchup on spaghetti, dude. It's the same shit.
No, it's worse. It is so much worse. At least it's tomato-based.
Yeah. My father says it's Puerto Rican Thai food. That's his rule.
You started an internal argument, man.
Listen, that has been the theme of every time I bring up pineapple on pizza, another band member quits their band.
Born in the pandemic, died in the pandemic.
Yeah, really.
I'm done.
Last show.
If I had a clip mic, I'd throw it on the ground.
All right,
and
with
walk off.
question though, when you're asking that question, are you adding a meat to it? Is it like a salty meat?
No, we're literally straight
Just
up
straight
pineapple as
pineapple?
a topping on pizza, yay
it's
or nay.
Pineapple, yay or nay. No, I think it's overall pineapple, yay or nay. Like,
Yeah.
100%.
because here's the other thing. Depending on the sauce, the acid from the pineapple can bring out the tomato. Excuse me.
Gosh. Yeah.
It's almost like I'm a chef or something.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah. But no, it 100% goes on pizza. I'm sorry. Ketchup does not go on spaghetti. You heard it here. You heard it here.
But it might go on
No
eggs.
close stands. What? I'm sorry.
Ketchup on eggs.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, no, ketchup on eggs is a joke.
SCP, baby. Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Salt, pepper, ketchup. Let's go. Yeah, but I throw in hot sauce as well. Yeah. ¿Por qué no los dos? Don't. Yeah.
You've got a lot of passions and no chance.
Every time I bring it up, it gets worse and worse. Like, I'm certain by the end of the night, a band's just gonna break up and drop my mic and leave, and I'm gonna be like, I can never ask if pineapple goes on pizza again.
No, that. You keep doing it. Yeah.
Ask always.
It's like those questions you ask your like girlfriend or boyfriend rather, or whatever, when you're like getting like relationship game, and then you go like, "Oh, you think that? Is that what you think?" Yeah. Okay. And
I hate you.
we're gonna have the fight now. We're gonna have the fight. Like that starts.
Oh, look, a red flag.
Playing Minesweeper on hard, dude.
Oh, you put pineapple on pizza. I see the kind of person you are.
Right. And it just starts.
100%.
We're good people. You like pineapple on pizza, and you're a good person too if you like pineapple on
Absolutely. Hey, there's.
But it's okay to not like it.
Yeah, but it's okay to not like it. Yeah, both are
wrong.
acceptable, but like,
Let's be honest. In all these interviews, they're probably gonna clip this. Listen, you can like pineapple on pizza, and you don't have to like it. Whatever you choose, the world is your oyster.
I have a question for you. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Absolutely.
yes, Mankini can stay.
We're good. Get it.
Mankini lives.
There we go. No, we're good. We're good now.
We're good.
Those are the two questions that cause great fights.
With that said, I am Mankini. This is Mankini TV, and this is No Chance for Closure. We out.
It's time to face this. Do you even